Oh, she already told you.
Yeah.
If a man's wearing a Jimmy, it don't count. She told you. She told you.
I've been in a relationship, so
Yeah, but
That's still a body count.
between
Still a
21
body.
and 27, you must have slept with some people in
No,
between.
she jimming
Emma,
them up, bro.
relax.
Chill out with your girl, then, yeah?
I'm sorry, is your friend really your friend? No, because it depends.
Boom. And welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Tracksuits and Tires podcast with your host, EasyM/M Easy. And to the right, I got
Mr. B, aka Mr. B Spug.
MEP. And today, we have two lovely guests, beautiful guests, DJs, hosts of shows, modelling, little BBC and that, here and there.
Here to stir up stuff.
Podcasters as well. I forgot to say that. We got Selma and Emma.
Thanks for having us.
Honestly, it's a vibe.
We're excited. We are excited.
London
Glasses
versus-
are on.
They're on. London versus
yeah.
Manchester.
How's London been? How's London treating? Because you've been here for the last couple of days.
It's been lit, I'm not even gonna lie. It's been so much fun.
It has been really good
It's
fun.
sunny, guys. Manchester's always
It's
fucking
sunny.
raining every fucking day.
It's 10
vibes.
degrees outside, by the way. It's 10
It's
degrees
not,
outside,
guys,
by the way.
It's sunny. It's actually so
We
sunny.
feel like we're in Barbados, like, honestly.
It's deprived in Manchester.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
Deprived in Manchester.
We went clubbing and y'all stiff.
Oh,
Yes.
The first
yeah.
night we were out, everyone was vibes. But then yesterday, people were moving stiff.
Yeah, we went to Soho.
Yeah.
When you say sift, do you mean like people like up themselves?
Yeah.
Up themselves, but they just, like, people are scared to dance. You know them girls who kind of just, like,
in the
Okay.
corner.
sit there and just...
Welcome to London.
Yeah.
But like the
Just
music
like-
was a vibe, and I was just like, you know, when you hear a banger and you're like, and then everyone's still sitting down. I'm like, okay, let me sit
Yeah.
down. Let me
Like,
sit back
people
down.
are looking around at other people rather than just enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
We always say when we go out of London, we're gonna let our hair down.
Yeah.
We always say that. You don't say I'm gonna go let my hair down. Like, it doesn't work.
Do you know that makes sense? Because when I used to live in Liverpool and a lot of like guys from London come down, they'll be have like popping bottles, actually dancing. And when we came here, it was a bit.
But northern girls and northern men have got more of a carefree,
Yeah, we actually do.
sluttier reputation.
Wow.
Well, he said it. He said
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Yeah, like, I'm just saying. Obviously, like I said, based on we
I
start
agree.
north
I
all
agree.
the
I
time.
think we always say when we go out. No, hear me out. Hear me out. Fuck's sake. We always say when we go out of London, girls are more easier.
100%.
Whoa!
It's just experience.
Really?
I can't just say, oh, for the sake of it. It's just from experience. We've always seen that trend where.
Especially in Deansgate.
Oh wait.
These kids...
I'm Fallowfield.
Uni students, you know what I'm saying?
No, but we were uni students at the time.
Is
So
it?
it's just like,
For the record,
Ain't
last
nobody going to jail right now.
we got receipts. We got receipts. No,
Yeah.
time and date, everything.
If you
Nah,
say so.
Deansgate, I don't know about easiness. I think...
No, it's facts. I'm not having that.
Why are you shocked by that in terms of like?
Because we're bougie, like the fuck, like I'm so confused. Like
I ain't giving up.
I think the reason why you guys are saying that is because like us people from Manchester and Liverpool are very friendly, so I think we might come across easy to you guys because we're literally just having a convo. Because I feel like sometimes with guys you can just be generally nice to you guys.
No, I
You
think them.
guys
I think these ones have a track record out there in Manning.
I'm not going on based on we having an easy conversation.
He's got 100% track record. I'm not saying names, innit?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I didn't say it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I just
Free
said
yourself, free it up. It's okay, like. Do you know what I'm saying? Give it up.
Yeah,
Give it up, man.
I
It's
feel
fine.
like with girls from here, you got even if they liked you, they probably won't even tell you. Like
100%
London girls come across very like stush.
can be.
Whereas I
That's
think
true.
Manny and
Manny
Liverpool,
are
if they're
more
feeling
carefree.
you, they'll come talk to you.
Yeah, they'll tell you what
But
it is.
I feel like guys in London have better game than
Yes,
guys in
oh
Manchester.
my God,
Because
yes.
guys in Manchester are friendly, but they're very like...
You don't know if they like you.
They'll just stare at you.
Like, why are you
And
staring
then
at me?
Whereas London guys will just come up, like approach you, they'll like bust a couple joke, and then
Yeah.
and that's
And
why.
and I think that's what we
I
want.
think they smell the northern one.
Manchester's a no-fly zone for him.
A few quick fire questions. Would you rather? We can get into it, or you can go straight to the, skip to the next question. Okay. So, first question: lights on or lights off?
Lights on.
Lights on.
What do you mean lights on or lights off?
During
What
sex,
do you mean?
What do you mean? That's all.
I'd rather the light be on than be off. But it depends.
I like it on.
You
When
like
I
it
go
on?
to sleep, lights have to be off.
Okay, cool.
But lights on, because I'm scared of the dark.
Would you rather spit or swallow?
Spit. Sorry.
Spit it out.
Spit.
Okay.
But it depends. I'm not even gonna lie. Can we?
No,
elaborate.
It depends. I feel like obviously if it's my man and shit, like I feel like the more you're when you're in a relationship, nothing's nasty. I think I feel like if I'm with someone, I'm trying to get nasty. So.
I like you.
We spoke about this the other day.
Yeah.
I cannot, like I said, I could never. Doesn't matter how long I'd be in like a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
I could never be accustomed to a girl shitting in front of me.
Okay, no.
I can't do that.
That's not minor. Are you mad?
I can't do that.
No.
That's
I think
weird.
it changes. It changes things. It's like that's like marriage right there.
No.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I think it changes.
It's natural.
things.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Sorry, can you swear?
So yeah, cool. Yeah,
It's natural. Sorry, if I'm in a relationship with a guy, like I feel like I want to get comfy with you. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like
So that's how you bond.
yeah, why not? Like,
Say
no,
less,
do you know
say
what I mean?
less,
Because
say
like
less.
literally, like when he's shitting, I'll have a conversation with
With the door open and you're chatting to him.
yeah.
No, fuck that. Close that.
Listen, I'd be comfy. Like
I
that's
hear
the
that,
vibe.
but for me,
It's natural.
No. For me, no.
So all the time, when you need a shit, you're gonna hold it.
No, go.
No,
but
I'll
do your own
go,
thing.
but I'm not gonna do it in front of him.
Oh man, listen.
Well,
but he can do it in front of you guys.
No,
Can I tell you
no.
about something? It's weird. Look, when I was obviously
Shit ladies.
still living with my mum, I was go to the custom. When I go to the toilet, I close the door. Even when there was no one home, when I go to the toilet, I close the door.
Yeah, you lock
Even
it.
now I live by myself, I go to the toilet, I close the door. There's no one else in the house. But it's just like an instinct or whatever.
Yeah.
So I can't do that. If the wife or not, she can't like
No,
close
but
that
it's not
door.
all the time. Let's say you're having a shit. I'm not gonna be like, oh hello. No, it's just like once and then, like, haha, you're having a shit, just taking a piss. But I wouldn't always be like,
So when does that
can I
happen?
sniff it? Just once every year, bro. Once a year. Like, it
That's
just
the anniversary.
Christmas on business.
It's happened once.
It's happened once, yeah. Like literally, I'm just like, oh, I was talking, and he's like, I'm listening. It will just open the door a little bit, and he's like, I'm having a shit though. I'm like, so.
That conversation must have been important.
It was, us girls, you have to listen. But, oh,
Wait, so he was having a shit or you were?
he was.
Okay.
So that makes it more okay.
Yeah, the guy can do it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I think the guy can
Why
do
does
it.
that make it more okay?
I don't know, it comes better
It's
for us.
okay, like.
I don't.
That's
No,
another
if I should-
No, because I
if
want to
should
see
in front
you
of
in your always feminine, elegant beauty.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you taking a shit like
I
I
don't agree with that.
I love that. I love that you twist that. I like that. All right, cool.
We'll move on.
Next question: would you rather cheat or be cheated on?
Cheat. The fuck? I'm a cheat.
I see. I like the energy you came because
Cheat.
everyone.
Cheat.
100%.
I'm a cheat. No, why would you two?
Okay.
1,000.
You're going too hard. Go.
But you haven't ever cheated, so you can't.
Shut up, Emma. How'd you know?
So you cheated.
No,
Emma's
Emma's a little
cheated.
player, guys.
I'm not a little player.
You said definitely. So.
You see what I'm saying about the Northern girls? But you're not
Wow,
laughing.
listen, shut up. No.
Well, do you know what? To be fair,
Northern girls don't cheat.
To be fair, like
Talk about it.
everyone that we sort of brought on, they've always said, I'd rather cheat.
Oh, hell.
I'd rather be
Oh.
cheated on.
Why?
I
Why
don't
am I
know.
trying to get played? I'm gonna play you. I'm so confused.
No, I hear that. That's
my
okay.
heart is, I can't be black. I can't
handle the
heartbroken.
pain.
You know what I'm saying?
We're
No,
not gonna be
I don't want the
heartbroken.
pain.
We're not gonna be heartbroken. We're gonna
We're
break
gonna
hearts.
break hearts because it's 2022.
I hear that.
Ladies, cheat.
No, but the question is, say you got the perfect man in a perfect situation, everything's going well, would you rather be the one that breaks it up by cheating, or would you rather? Because women are strong. Women
It
can
doesn't have to
hold
be
it.
it's
Women can
take
hug it. They can
Yeah,
hug that.
you
They
can
can forgive.
forgive.
Nah, I
Yeah,
can't.
no,
bro.
that's true.
I
We
can't.
can. We
I
can.
cannot.
But
I'm sorry. I cannot.
Emma,
forgive.
tell him.
I'm not gonna forgive you if you cheat on me. Then that's fine. But you
That's
can forgive.
fine.
No. If you cheat on me, that's not fine. But if I cheat on you, like
You should
really
forgive
and truly, guys don't know when girls cheat on them. I'm
No,
gonna
they
be
don't.
real.
They don't. They
Whereas
don't.
like
Yeah.
girls can just sense it.
Well,
Would you say
weird.
girls cheat more regularly than we expect?
We
Yeah,
think.
Defo,
definitely.
minor.
But like girls, they'll do it. They'll be like, "Oh shit, we feel bad about it." They won't even tell their good mates, like their girlfriends.
Yeah,
about
I
it.
think
Or
the
they
one
will.
thing about
Or-
girls, we
So you
keep
guys
Oh,
are
keep to
slick like
yourselves.
that.
That's treacherous,
It's
you
not
know.
that
You're
deep,
treacherous
though.
That's
like
treacherous.
that.
We're not talking about ourselves. We're talking about our friends' experience,
Okay,
you know?
they've been going on for 10 minutes.
Allegedly.
I love it.
Cheating.
But like, but girls always know there's that sixth sense.
Yeah, you
like-
guys act funny. You smell funny as
Yeah,
well.
they can just
They
smell
smell
it.
funny.
They can just
He's
smell
just dipping in
it.
and
Yeah,
out.
yeah, everything about you. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
give it away
Did
because
you
you guys are dumb.
Did you put the rubbish out? Whoa, leave me alone. I said, do you think all men cheat?
No.
No.
I think majority men cheat, but not every guy.
What about women? What do you say the percentage? You say more women cheat or men cheat?
I don't know.
Oh, men are just cheats. Like, yeah, definitely men. They're
I just
girls
think-
a little bit here.
I feel like men cheat more, but when girls cheat,
It means more.
I don't think it means more.
That
Why
came
do you
from
not?
the
I
heart.
don't get it.
You guys be Like I seen this tweet. I think like a guy was like to a man.
Yeah, I seen that.
What did he say? He was just like, oh,
I beat 7 girls.
I went, yeah, and then she was like, I went on a date with one guy. The guy literally cried.
No, I hear that though. I understand that. Women shouldn't be going on dates.
And you're having sex with 7 guys. I mean, girls.
Women are strong though. I said this. Women
so
can
that's
hug
an
that. Hug
excuse.
it.
How dare you all tell us we're strong, so it's okay for you guys to cheat?
No, you guys say yourself.
No one said it's okay.
No one. We never say that. And who say I'm weak?
You're weak now, yeah.
I'm weak. Fuck the strong, independent woman.
Literally, look after me now.
Yeah, please. It's hard out
Look,
here.
it's not even a thing. Look, if I'm physically strong, I'm gonna lift more weight. Yeah, I'm not gonna get offended by it. I'm gonna do it. If you're more emotionally stronger than me, then you should be able to.
No,
take it as a positive. Don't take it as a negative.
I'm getting out of here because what? What nonsense is this, guys? Come on, no.
That's a test yourself how much you can handle.
Women cheat less.
You
right?
guys be hitting
But they're
gyms.
just more sneaky about it. Women cheat less, but some more sneaky about it. Men cheat more, but it's just obvious.
I think girls don't want to be cheaters. You know, we don't want to be
They
players.
do.
Again, I don't want to be a player, but y'all trying to play me. I ain't trying to get played. So I feel like I'm on edge now. So I'm gonna play.
I'm gonna play you before you play me.
Exactly.
I think that's worse.
And that's the reason why
I think
girls
that's worse,
cheat. I
though.
feel like I don't think girls naturally want to cheat. Do you know what I mean? I think because men
So it
are
just comes from your insecurity.
No,
then.
it's not.
No.
It comes from you guys playing us, taking us for a dickhead, and now I'm
Girls love revenge.
Yeah,
that's what you're trying to do.
Pay.
Yeah, that's what y'all get. You
We
You
see your
think a
petty
players will play you
stories.
10 times harder.
yeah.
Revenge tastes sweet, you know.
I'm scared of 2023.
But I believe in that.
I'm not ready for it. I don't want to be there. What's your screensaver?
Me and her.
Me and Selma.
And what's yours?
Oh, Emma, don't hate me.
Oh wow! What's your smart
I've
gun?
got a good excuse. Remember my phone got thingied.
Oh yeah.
Don't piss me off. So I'll change it
to
right
be
now
fair.
after this. Yeah.
How long has she had her new
Right
phone
now,
back?
after this.
Only a week, so it's fine.
A week. I can't believe that.
Emma, shush, don't worry.
Oh wow.
You see what you're
Break
trying
up
to
the
do?
stir. Tell us about yourselves. You haven't introduced yourself properly. Like, what do you guys do?
Go on, Emma.
What's going on in your lives?
I'm a DJ, I'm a presenter, and we do a podcast together.
Yeah,
called
we
Stirred Up.
host. Yes.
Yeah. Talk to us about it. Go on.
We started it 2 months ago.
We literally been doing it on our own, and then also having like guests like upcoming artists from Manchester. So we're trying to get you guys, especially London, like London people. So we're trying to get people to kind of get to know Manchester more, and there's a lot of talented people in Manchester, and we're trying to put the word out.
There's a lot of popping artists in Manchester.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, I think you know what it is, that Manchester doesn't have the same infrastructure that London has. So everything, any artists that come out of Manchester, like IMDb is all underground,
IMDb's
and
cold.
like
Yeah,
she's
she's
cold,
hard.
and like it's kind of. The difference is like you have to be
Meek's cold as
self-sufficient,
well.
and you have to work kind of 10 times harder to get yourself out there. Like for instance, shout out to M1 Podcast. They were doing it from their living room. We'll never have a studio like this in Manchester.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have the same like support system or network in Manchester. You kind of just gotta like look after each other.
Yeah,
like
I
support, and it's really good. The community in Manchester.
Yeah. Whereas
but,
London, I think you guys are kind of like you don't support each other.
but you've got infrastructure here that helps you elevate. Whereas Manchester, you just gotta grind. And it's harder.
But would you not say, like, a negative to that is living in London, there's more competition, so oversaturated.
Definitely,
So
yeah.
when someone who's, I won't say the best or whatever, is popping, comes from Manchester, he's going to get way more attention, let's say an H, for example, than someone who's basically the same from London, where it's like, oh, he's just another London guy.
Yeah.
We got thousands of them.
But
So
the difference is like Manchester people are different. Like
Yeah, we
obviously
have
you've got the
yeah.
accent, and like their music's different. Like I don't
And
know.
I think that's what kind
Is
of
it?
stands out.
I feel like I'll be real. If that's just my sort of like viewing and experience, I feel like if you're not from the UK and you wanted to get a good representation of London, I mean not London, sorry, of the UK, I would like of British. I would probably go to Manchester as opposed to London, because I feel like London's adopted a lot more different origins, like so like adopted a lot of American culture and whatnot. So I feel like Manchester's a bit more.
I don't agree.
I feel like Manchester's a bit more British, like for me, anyways. That's just my experience, anyways.
I don't agree,
What makes
because
you
I'm
say
seeing
that?
a lot of these American artists copy Southwest London or drill the type of beats they use, the music they use, the looks they look. They always talk about Drake being from London and shit. I wouldn't say Manchester's more British. I just think
it's got its own vibe. I think Manchester.
I think Manchester's very
I would say it's more
I like
country.
Manchester.
Do you know what I mean? No, like, hear me out. Do you think if Morrison was from Manchester, for argument's sake, let's just say that, would he be more popping than he was now?
Yeah.
It's the definitely. It's the accent.
Yeah, because
I think it's what
having a
makes
whole
you
city
different.
behind you is different because you don't have like in London. Yeah, they're right. Like in
They don't
London,
sport.
you don't have the whole city behind you. Like if like the whole city's behind them. If you go to Birmingham, everyone's behind Millions. Or everyone's behind Mix. Like they're behind them. Innit?
But I just think with London artists, the ones that pop are the ones that have like their tonality is different, like Digger, for instance. Whereas like there's a lot of these artists now who are up and coming in London that just do sound the same. So I think that's why Manchester pops, because the Manny accent is just different.
I love you, London guys. I love your accent. It's sexy.
Tell them.
So
I would say that's how English people should sound. No, when I hear like Northerns, I'm like, they sound like Scottish or like.
I'm so dead.
Like,
do you know when I first came to England, because I'm obviously from Africa, I used to think like, you know, everyone sounds like
The
you
same.
know, like
Harry
like
Potter.
the Queen.
Yeah.
And then when I lived in Liverpool, I was like, wait, what's going on here? What's going on
Yeah,
here?
that accent's mad.
Yeah,
That accent's mad.
Yeah.
That Liverpool
The
accent's mad.
Scouse accent is sexy.
I don't-
I can't lie.
Everyone likes literally Liverpool guys. by
I
the
do
way.
like Liverpool boys.
They're like, I'm engineering me, and I say love ya.
They're like,
I got nauseous.
they're like, you're so sexy.
You're so fucking sexy, you
You
remember?
go so sexy. And you're a girl.
You're like
You're a girl. No, you know what it is? Liverpool boys, they've just got, like, you think Manchester people are friendly.
I don't
You go
find it
Liverpool.
sexy, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but
It's
you're
nasty.
from there. Do you know what I mean?
Disgusting.
No, Liverpool boys, they do it different. It's kind of like, they're quite similar to London boys. I don't know, this is what, no, for real.
They wear
Hear me
shirts
out,
and
hear me out, hear me out.
Lies. No, they're not.
They have no swag.
They just have good chat and good banter, whereas a lot of I say artists, people in Manchester, guys in Manchester just are stiff.
Do you know what? Yeah, if you go to, I guarantee you, if you go to Liverpool girls are gonna say the Liverpool guys are stiff and they love Manny Man. If you go
No,
to,
I think we say we love London guys. I feel like most of
yeah, but I'm
girls,
but London girls hate London men. They think they're trash. You don't buy them
That is-
drinks.
I hear
You don't
that,
take them out to eat. We're tight. We're this. We're
They're
that.
like it's their own.
Yeah, like
I
they say
think it's
that.
whatever. It's like going on holiday or whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna get treated better. Yeah,
There's a more variety, so you're like, oh, I've never had that before. Let me try that
that's- I
flavor.
agree.
Bro,
I think
like
that's
if you
what
go
it is.
but more time, you go on holiday. If you go to like Greece or Spain and that, you're moving to girl from your area. You're not moving to girl from.
I was trying to
Nah.
tell you.
Yeah, you're moving.
I disagree.
You're not moving to no girl from Spain and none
I
of that. You're
disagree.
moving to a girl from
Yeah.
this down the road.
I disagree.
No, obviously you do your thing.
No, but it's just like that's when you're there. I doubt if you come London, you're gonna go and chill with other people from Manchester.
No, but it's like you. Like it's the same
Well,
with
you're saying
Ibiza.
you
If you went to Ibiza, you would move to someone from London.
Yeah, you're not.
You
Yeah,
probably, you know,
or move
you
someone
have
from
mutual
Manchester or
friends.
something. You're
Yeah.
gonna move to someone
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
understand them. Like,
in
I
that sense,
agree.
it's a
I'm
safer
trying to
bet.
think.
he
Yeah.
uses Google Translator and that to move girls.
Have you actually done that?
Yeah.
I rate
Multiple
that. That's a
times.
hustle.
Have you ever?
It's a hustle. Yeah,
It's called first.
That's long.
Have you seen his roaming charges? Fuck.
I'm dead. Like what language was it that you had to use translator?
He's used every
Go on,
He's
no,
used
go on.
everywhere thing.
Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Or it's Portuguese.
Portuguese.
language.
Portuguese.
But do you know what I've seen? When you go abroad and you try to learn the language, girls will appreciate it more as opposed to if you're like, do you speak English?
Yeah,
like, do you know what I mean? They would like, they
definitely.
should see a bit of effort.
I'd find that long trying to let. I can't.
Yeah. Selma, do you prefer if a man's come up to approach you? Do you like a man that comes up with chat up lines, or do you prefer like a general conversation?
I'd prefer a general conversation. Someone that's just real. Cause
So what do you mean by cheesy then?
cheesy, I just feel like more like, you know, the UK, you guys are more cold. You don't really tell me like, yo, I'm feeling you.
Oh,
you guys go the long way. Whereas like, I feel like people that are not from the UK, they'll literally tell you straight up. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
you're beautiful.
you're beautiful, or like, can I take you on a date? Where you
Oh,
guys are like, oh,
like
do you know do
being
this?
wet.
Nah, see what
Yeah.
I
No,
mean?
no, no,
See
no, hear me
what I
out.
mean?
Basically, yeah,
See
being
what I
wet.
mean?
No, yeah,
Why
being
is that wet?
I'm with you.
You're getting called wet either way. though.
Yeah.
You can't
I mean,
win.
I think guys.
I think UK people care so much what other people think or
Yeah.
or their friends. Like, if do you know what I mean? Like, you can't act weird around a girl because your friend's gonna be like, oh my god, that's a bit wet.
Like,
It's not
Be a
the
man.
friend. No. If I go
You
abroad and tell a girl she's beautiful, she'll appreciate it. If I go tell a girl in London she's beautiful,
Because they're used to
she'll be
your
like, look at this
bullshit.
fucking
No, because you make them like that. Like, literally, they're not used to that.
Why is it always our fault? Why
It's
do
your fault.
why do
It is
we
your
not take no
fault.
accountability for
It's
nothing?
your fault.
I don't know. I think I think you got to crack banter first, then tell them
Oh, no,
you're
let's-
beautiful. If you got someone go, you're beautiful.
Not
then
like
you'll be
that. No,
what's your
obviously
intention?
not. No, but we're talking about like just you'd rather have someone that's literally just more open and just is so natural, real. But I feel like you guys put a front up first. You're kind of cold. You didn't because you wouldn't say you're beautiful. You'd be like, yeah. You're
My
okay.
friends,
But like you said, because we are so conscious of what other people think, females and males. So now men will have to be not as wet as you say. So I'm seeing your vibe. Because let's be honest, appearance comes before everything when it comes to moving to one another, right? So if I was trying to move to you for argument's sake, if you're not feeling the way I look, doesn't matter what game I've got, doesn't matter how many times I tell you you're beautiful, don't matter how much I tell you you're a 10 out of 10, broski, if you're not feeling the way I look or I'm dressed, you're swerving me.
Yeah, of course.
No, perseverance pays off. Like,
no. Perseverance. Maybe sometimes at the start it's not the best start, but
if
you make a laugh and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's all about personality. Like you can look a 10, but if you've got a dead personality, no one gives a shit.
I think it's a connection
as well, and their personality. But I also think, like my friend said the other day, and it really stuck with me. She was like, nowadays it's a competition about who cares the least.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're talking to someone, like a guy, they want to act like they don't give a shit. Girls want to act like they don't give a shit because everyone's too scared of rejection. Nah.
I respect people that are not scared of rejection.
Yeah.
But
no man's scared of rejection.
What do you mean?
You hate rejection yourself.
No, I accept. No, I don't. Who said that?
Based on the conversation we've had.
No, I think the older I got, I don't really care. Like, I'm a type, like, I'd rather a guy be like, yo, Selma, I don't even want a relationship right now. I just want to fuck. Or like, oh, Selma, I'm just trying to get to know you. I'd rather someone be straight up than someone that goes along. Like,
I think
I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to think, oh my God, I'm not a wifey. Or, oh my God, he doesn't like me.
Honesty would save men.
No one said I wanted a relationship.
Why do you think we like, we don't tell them what it is? We kind of, oh, I love you, you're the best babe ever. We will kiss you, hug you, take you on dates, but then when it comes to actually being
what do you want? I don't know. Obviously, let's just go with the flow. Go with what flow, bro. What is this?
Because I'm an ex-ghoster as well. I'm an ex-ghoster. What about you?
It's more the chase. So it's just like, if I know I can get you, I'm going to be less interested. So basically, it's a thing where if I want something from you and I achieve it, for me, I'm not going to speak for all the guys, naturally I'm going to be less interested in you because I've got what I wanted. There's no more chase. There's no excitement anymore. There's no more, oh, she left me on red, she didn't leave me on red. All that shit.
You're toxic.
I'm not toxic.
So if a girl sleeps, so if you sleep with a girl, you think, okay, I'm bored now. Or do you think if you've slept with a girl but she manages to keep you on your toes, is that still possible or not?
Yeah,
I don't think a girl can keep you on your toes after you slept with her.
Impossible.
Do you not think? It's impossible.
I'm not in the same way.
You've reached the end goal. There's no
I've got
further
what I
than
wanted.
Wait, what if she got what she wanted? Because it's not all about you.
Then good
Girls
for
have-
her.
Then you're girlfrienders.
Who's more likely to be upset if now we've slept with one another, if we both broke up, who's more likely to be upset? It's more likely the woman. More likely than not.
How do you know?
I think
girls, it's changed. Girls have need too. What you've heard it like? Oh, I've got a D appointment. Why do girls say they got a D?
But girls do fall quicker when you have sex with men because there's that what is it?
Yeah, but that's released. That's with no condom.
But
if you're wearing a condom, then there's nothing.
Is that actually true?
Yeah, because it's going inside you Emma.
No.
Oh, come on.
It's nothing to do with semen.
It's to do with the.
No, she's talking about hitting it raw. She's not talking
if you're hitting it raw, obviously you're gonna feel everything. But I think if someone's hitting it with a condom,
tell them how it is, Selma. Tell them. Educate the people. Educate the people. Tell them.
If you're hitting it with a condom,
you don't listen. I know you, Selma. Yeah, you don't. If a man's got a condom on, he's not a body, is he? He's not a body, is he? He's not a body.
He's just saying it doesn't count.
No, I know. I feel like it does for me, but I get that. Because I feel like most girls, let's be real, I'm 27, I prefer it raw with my man anyways, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'd rather have it raw rather than with this. What are we doing?
Do you feel you're not going to be appreciated if he's put a condom on?
That's what
no,
are we doing?
What are we doing? Like, if I'm in a relationship and it's putting a condom, I feel it more and I feel more passionate when it's raw.
Yeah,
because it's so sexy. Yeah.
Guys, it's called a trap. It's called a trap.
No, man.
No, it's not.
No, can we talk about that? Guys try and trap girls. The guys try and baby trap girls.
Sorry,
Trust me.
Fuck no.
Like, guys try and baby trap.
What, you know a man to do that?
I've heard about
You heard.
Hold on.
My friends, no, I know guys that try and baby trap girls because they want that girl not to have anyone else, and they want all of these girls.
That's not a bad idea.
I've heard of that.
That's quite fucked up.
Well, we're behind, isn't it? Fuck.
Have you never heard of that? And that must happen in London. I mean, it happens.
Who the fuck would want a kid?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have
It goes back to that whole trophy girl thing where it's like you want a girl that's nice to be with, but you don't see as a mother of your kids. So you rather go with a girl that's not as out there, But
you
you
guys
know,
seem so complicated. I feel like men are just complicated. There's so like this is a lot.
Women are
About that,
complicated. Don't
You're
you?
talking
No,
about like
men.
trophy girls. So
Yeah.
what do you guys consider wifey nowadays? Because I be seeing all of this stuff on the internet being like, oh, they're not wifey if they go out, or they'd rather a girl not have Instagram. They'd rather a girl just stay at home. It's
Yeah.
like, well, what do you want? A housewife? Do you want a little? Do you want a servant? Is that what you want? Because
He's
what's
giving
going
your
on?
answer.
And you guys are
Why?
nodding away. Like,
Yes.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you not want a
Speak
woman
on
who's
it.
got her own
Speak on it.
personality, who's
Independent
outgoing
woman.
and independent?
And you said you don't like broke girls, so why the hell do you want a wife that stays home? And what the hell?
yeah, why?
Wait, hold on. I didn't say I don't want a broke girl. I said I've just come across a lot of broke girls. There's a massive difference.
Maybe it's a you problem.
Listen. What makes a wifey nowadays is changed a lot, and I think something I learned recently, me and Moe talk about it a lot, is the older you
Yeah,
get.
this has to throw me under the bus. Yeah? You can't take it by himself.
He literally can't. I love that.
Like the more you're aware. So like I'm not gonna lie, that when I was younger, my criteria was probably more difficult than what it is now.
Right.
Like,
How's that different?
So basically, when you're younger, yeah. So when I was younger, I was like, oh, she has to be a virgin.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That body count was essential, for example. It still
Yeah.
is to me. For me, it still is a very important thing for me personally.
Okay, interesting. We'll get to that.
We can get to it.
I did investigation.
And then the whole club in that, I get it to a certain degree. But what you have to understand, I used to think, right, by 21, her life is done. That's it. She's ready to. She's got a uni degree. She's gonna get a full-time job. Boom, let's keep it stepping. Now we get married and that. I thought I'd be married by 25 and have kids by now.
Trust,
innit?
same.
Like, because my mentality was, once you finish uni, you grab them early. Because if you don't grab them early, they're out on the
Reckless.
fields, bro.
Wow.
That's it. They're not yours no more. The streets are cold.
Yo, wait, so
what I'm
you're
saying?
saying if you don't grab your girl early, they're
100, like,
for the streets?
and no, statistically it makes
Capping.
sense.
Statistically. Statistically.
It's not a cap because you.
capping.
Alright, when you're
27.
Oh, you're kidding. You're 27.
Yeah.
You've beat more man now than you did when you were 21, right?
No. I've been more in relationships.
Wait.
What? So you're saying you've slept?
You're 21.
Your body count must be more unless you haven't slept with anyone in 6 years.
Because I've been in relationships.
Still part of your body count.
What do you mean? Yeah, I've still been in relationships.
No, she already told you.
Yeah.
If a man's wearing a Jimmy, it don't count. She told you. She told you.
I've been in relationships, so
Yeah, but
That's still a body count.
between
Still a
21
body.
and 27, you
Yeah,
must have slept with some people in
No,
between.
she jimming
Emma,
them up, bro.
relax.
Chill out with your girl, bit, yeah?
Is your friend really your friend? No, because it depends. For example, like what do you say, 21?
Forget your examples. When you're 21.
No, because don't forget uni. I know one's uni, but have you seen a lot of girls in uni? They do the most. Girls have more sex when they're younger because it's like in uni they do the most. When you get older, it's not that deep. Do you know what I mean?
I hear what she's saying. That she's saying as you're younger, you're upping your body count quicker than as you get older.
Which
when
brings
you're
me to my
older.
next point. Which brings me
When
to my
you're
next
older,
point.
it's not that deep. Like,
But you mentioned relationship, yeah. Back in the day, yeah, I used to be like, I'd rather she had one relationship and beat only one guy. But then as I got older, I was like, shit, that's actually worse. Because she's mentally hurt now. Like when she's broken up with a man that's been for like 3-4 years, she's like, shit, man. She got deep. She had loads of experiences with him, not just sexually, but other personal,
Emotional
experiences. And now I've got to, this was younger me. Now I've got to compete against that. So I'm like, fuck this, man. I need to go back home and get a 16-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I think it just depends on people, you know.
I just think,
dad
why do
did,
you guys want this like virgin like woman? Because really and truly, like, surely you want someone who's been seasoned because
No.
so they understand like relationships.
No,
and they can be more emotionally mature.
yeah, do you know what?
Like,
When
you
I
don't
was-
want
Sex
someone
doesn't make you
immature.
emotionally mature.
No, not
No, that's what
No,
I'm
I'm
like,
talking about
experience,
experience and
experiences.
naivety, bro. You can be naive. If you ain't been through a few things.
Yeah,
like
if
me,
your heart hasn't been broken, then
I want a
shit.
guy who's had that heart broken.
Yeah.
I want of them
Really?
to have been.
They're
I
never-
want of them
be
to have been all
honest.
through all the girls. And
They're
so
never
they
going to
can-
repair. You never repair from
No,
a
but
broken
no,
heart.
a couple of heartbreaks, a couple heartbreaks down.
Bounce back, innit?
They understand.
Literally,
let's say
nothing can kill me in this world,
Do you know what?
especially a man.
Let's say Emma, you met two of me, yeah. One version is a virgin who's never been in a relationship
That's
ever in his
boring.
life
What are
and
you
all this
doing?
stuff.
What are we doing? Literally, yeah.
but he doesn't know about heartbreak, any of that stuff. And one guy that's been around, he's done this, done that. I would think as a girl, I'm gonna be more secure with a guy.
No.
Because I don't want to be someone's lesson.
Bro,
I've
I'm
been
sick
too
of that.
many guys' lesson. I don't want to be
How
anyone.
have you too many guys?
Too many guys, like 2, 3.
Fuck.
But like, I just don't want to be someone's lesson. Do you know what I mean? I'm just so bored of that. When you get into a relationship with someone, like you have to teach them things like this is how you should treat a girl. This how I want someone who understands. The next guy that I'm with,
built
ready for a relationship. He knows what is required.
But then I agree on that as well, because there's certain guys that they don't have to have experience or like a girl telling them shit. Certain guys are literally like mature. They know. That's what I'm saying.
Have you met anyone like that?
Yeah, I've met a guy that's younger, and that actually showed me. You know what? It's easy. I don't have to tell him twice. Whereas someone that's my age, I have to like, can you? Why are we not doing this?
Has that person been in a relationship?
No,
before?
he's younger.
Has he never ever been in a relationship in his life?
No, he hasn't been in a relationship. He's just been
that goes
seeing
down
people.
that goes down to childhood and how they've been brought up. And what
I
they've
think
been
it's
around
literally
and
what I think that's what it is sometimes, and like some people take their trauma on other people.
Yeah, 100.
Do you know what I mean?
So you know, you girls expect flowers not every day, but on the regular.
I think for me, I think emotionally being there, because I think you guys don't really show your feelings and you don't really express yourself. So I feel like for me, caring and obviously like little things, like let's say your favorite, like I think not every girl likes flowers. There's certain things girls might like chocolates or whatever it is. I think it's the little things. So if I get him something that he likes, or like, and also always being there, making sure I cook sometimes, not always, guys, don't forget. Don't always cook for someone that you're not with, but making sure you're just there, like physically, mentally, caring, emotionally. Yeah, I think a man needs that. That's why you guys kind of, you guys are weak, really and truly. Let's be real.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I think when you're with
Women
your girls, you act like,
emotionally.
Emotionally, that's what I'm saying. Because when you guys with your girls, you act like a baby. Guys, literally,
you guys hate that. Let's keep it real.
No,
you guys
you love it.
You hate it.
You love it. You love the baby now.
I love it. I'm like, come on, baby.
It's a bit weird though, isn't it?
But it's weird because I'm like, when I see you with your boys, I just don't get why you guys switch up.
It's because they don't like to be emotionally vulnerable.
Yeah, you guys are very big. Like guys are kids. Like I'm not even gonna lie. It's cute.
They're only vulnerable in front of their girl. They're not vulnerable in front of their guys.
Yeah, word. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's true. But it's cute. Well,
I think it's just an imprint that if you've had a close relationship with your mum, you expect females to treat you in the same way in that aspect. Do you not? Cook for me, clean for me. No.
I don't want it. The thing with me, I don't mind cooking for a guy or cleaning, but I don't want you to demand it. Don't expect it from me, because I ain't expecting you to buy me flowers every fucking day, or I ain't expecting you to give me money every day, or whatever it is. I don't expect you, but if you want to, you can do so. Same with cleaning and cooking and whatever. I have a 9 to 5. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna cook for you every day. You're a grown ass adult.
I think it's just got to be equal.
I think it's just like it makes sense.
Someone's hurt you.
No one's hurt me, guys. But I just think there's boundaries. I don't take the piss. Don't expect me to cook for you every single day. I don't mind cooking for a guy. I love cooking for a guy. Do you know what I mean? I'm very caring and whatever. Yeah. But I feel like I wouldn't want a guy to be like, well, why didn't you cook for today? What are you doing? Cook? No, because I'm tired.
Expectation is just like
I'm tired. Can you not cook today?
But everyone has expectations of one another. No, you have expectations.
No, that's where compromising comes
along.
There's like
expectation, but then you can't expect a girl to cook and clean for you every day. But there has to be like it's give and take. You know what I mean?
I don't think you should expect anything from anyone, because regardless, if you people are gonna disappoint you.
True, bro.
I learned that the hard way.
There used to be like a stigma when I was growing up that the white girls didn't know how to cook, and it was more ethnic girls that can cook. Yeah. Ethnic girls are horrible now. They're in the same boat. They're in the same boat. You get the same quaver sandwich.
It was a thing. Sandwich. No one served you that.
Hey, look.
Are you joking?
I'm pointing at you because they had that thing around them where it was just like it was just butter, crisp, and
wow, you deserve that.
You know what?
All them smiley potato faces that you get. Do you remember that?
No. I gave a guy vegan chicken nuggets before. Who looked at me?
Were they straight from like the freezer?
Yeah, I just put.
Did you put them straight onto a raw tray?
Right now,
mayonnaise and brown sauce and that shit.
Ketchup. I was hungover. I was like, look, vegan chicken nuggets, some ketchup on a plate. Here you go, mate.
I don't know, like, basically, I was thinking, like, we went to auction on your tights.
What, my tights?
Yeah, how much are you going for?
£600, baby. No.
Okay, what? Okay, whoa.
I need some context.
Yeah, context, please.
Literally. So you must have seen the TikTok or something. Basically, what happened was, it was lockdown. I had no job. I was broke as fuck, and some like guy went slid into my DJ email called Sam Sissy Morrison. He was like, yo, you said...
Wow, man, outed him, you know.
But that's his fake name, you know.
Oh, okay. So you know who he is?
I don't know who he is.
Oh, you don't know?
I tried to do like detector, like, you know how girls can do
Get his
MI5
bank details.
shit. Couldn't find like him anywhere. And then he was like, can I buy your tights? And then I literally kept it for a secret until like last week to Selma. I didn't tell anyone. Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, sure. Because obviously I was broke. So managed to get him to like £150 for 2 pairs of tights and £60 for a pair of socks. And so we were like to go in this back and forth, and then we were like, okay, yeah, £600. I was like, lit, calm, like obviously would send them to him, but then he was like, oh, I want a photo of you in them. And I was just like, nah.
She was like,
so I had to tap out.
What, for six
Okay,
bills?
but did he throw a number at you?
That's money though.
Huh?
Did he put a number?
Yeah,
Did he put a price?
600.
Yeah,
For the
£600. No, for the photos, he wanted like £50 more for a photo, and I was just like, nah.
Okay, what if you upped it?
You know what it is? Like, I don't mind selling, and I can talk about this now because I didn't actually do it, but I don't mind selling tights, but when it comes to like photos or like that, do you know what I mean?
No.
It's just nah.
I'm sure
I was broke. I wouldn't do this like, now I've got a job. I was like, on universal credit, I was broke.
But
broke.
surely, if you were like, cool, I can make some money off doing this.
That's
Easy
second
money.
income.
You know
Let
what
me try, see where this can take me.
I'm gonna be real. You know what it is? It's how like society will judge you.
Why
and I was
though?
just thinking that would follow me for the rest of my life if I actually did that. Do you
But
know what I
no
mean?
one knows though. It's only one guy.
But the thing is, I can just, by the way this guy was moving, I could tell that he would this whole power thing, I could even just like get through the emails. I was like, you know what, this guy's going to try and use this as against me. Okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of like leverage.
So do you think some of these OnlyFans girls 10 years from now are going to regret everything they've been doing?
That's different because that's what they're doing.
I don't think all of them. I think like certain people, like I do rate certain girls for doing it because it is a brave move. But I think if you're in the creep industry and your face is out there, I think it's a bit risky.
Because I personally would never do OnlyFans. I'm not gonna like judge anyone for it. But I was in a broke situation where I was like, fuck, this guy's asking to buy my tights for £600. I might just do it. But yeah, so that's why I didn't do it, because I thought it's gonna follow me as well.
Have you guys ever sent nudes before?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So they were talking about OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
And I'm actually intrigued because the OnlyFans girls felt that they were in control, and then men would feel like they're in control. What would you lot say? Who would you say is more in control?
I think the girls, because imagine you guys, like let's say a man that's taken, there's a lot of guys that are in a relationship and literally paying so much money just to see someone's pictures or videos. So the girl's in control because she's literally charging you so much money for her pictures. And certain girls are not showing everything. So certain girls are probably just showing their tits or even their toes, bro. Their toes.
You know what? I think guys can only have control over you if you care. If these girls are like, you know what, I'm accepting that these might be leaked on the internet beyond my OnlyFans, and it might just get on Twitter or might get on Instagram, but I actually don't care because it's my job.
Where you guys,
or
you make fake accounts. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, but then when you're paying the tax man, who's in control? You're the tax man.
Still me, because I'm that bitch. I'm
Listen, I'd have to say men are in control.
How are men in control?
I'm giving you money. Show me your tits. You show me your tits.
But it's her choice to sell it. It's her choice.
You're coming to OnlyFans. You're the one that's literally and she's subscribing.
She's controlling what she puts out. So she essentially is in control, because at the end of I'd say she is in control.
You're subscribing to her,
so she can choose what she puts out. So she has control over that.
She's the one that's she's the one that's posting whatever she wants to post. You're literally subscribing to her because you think, oh, she's sexy, let me follow,
let me give her money.
Let's just, I'm not saying they're the same.
The subscription wise, I get that part, but the personal, I think the man's
for me, if you're a man and you're giving up £600 for
you're literally a dickhead.
Nah, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
you're
an idiot.
No, it's not about idiot. It's like I got money, and for instance, and I can
even
get what I
money.
want. So a lot of powerful men can do that. So I want to say they're not in control.
It's
too easy. That's too easy. It's too easy.
It's transactional.
It's not every guy that has money that actually subscribes to OnlyFans. There's people that do a 9 to 5.
I hear you.
Man are just
literally using that money.
If I'm let's say a footballer or whatever, and I'm getting this escort to come for one night, do the thing and bounce. Why is that different?
Because that's not OnlyFans.
No, it's just.
But then again, that's her job. That's what she wants to do. It's not like you're actually going to her and be like, "Yo, there's money. Come to mine." You know what she does. She knows what you. Do you know what I mean?
But I think about the control thing. I don't think like at the end of the day, even though I felt like, oh yeah, if I gave this guy this thing, I lose my control, because I didn't want to do that. I was thinking, okay, if I send him my tights, then I'm losing control because he has that leverage. But I had the control in that situation because I can choose whether I want to sell my tights, really and truly, even though he's asking me for it. I had control, and I could, even though I'm talking like I did it, but I was like bargaining with him. I was like, oh, £600, whatever. And then I thought, actually, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to sell my tights, and especially don't want to be sending photos to him.
Also, I think girls are frauds, because girls can literally, she can put it on only £200 and then like actually make it 50.
Yeah,
give me another one, and you guys are like, okay,
and then
because
£60
you guys
postage.
think with your dick. You guys are like, yeah, okay. Do you know what I mean? 1,000, yeah, minor.
2 questions, right? Selma, be real. If you was in the same situation, would you have sold the tights?
No.
What? I would have sold them so quickly.
Because you have to show
I would have given you a card. I would have given you.
Because it wasn't the tights. He asked to see photos. Do you get it?
If it was just like, just literally socks, send it.
If it was
you just you in tights and that's nothing else.
But I can't do.
Is that what you asked? Is what I'm saying.
What he asked,
oh,
yeah.
so you were. So you're showing your whole body.
Do you want to show his no legs?
So he
wanted a full body, basically.
I don't know what exactly, because it didn't even get to that, because I was just like, no. But he said, so he was like, I want to buy your tights, and I was like, can't. You know, it's like a girl's dream, really. Like everyone's like, oh, not a girl's dream, but like when girls are like, oh yeah, we just want to make some quick, we want to make some quick cash money. Everyone's like, oh, I'll just sell my socks. You know, stuff like that. But when this guy was like, oh yeah, no, I will buy your tights for £600. Of course, when I was on Universal Credit, the situation I was in, I couldn't afford rent. I was thinking, easy. But then when I actually deeped it and he was asking for more and more and more, being like, I want to see pictures of you in the mirror, I just had to be like, no.
I'm like an overthinker.
Do you know what I mean? And also at the same time, I'm really open with my parents. My parents don't even know about this. I wasn't even like telling any of my friends. It kind of the whole thing scared me. Do you know what I mean? I was like,
if he's a weirdo, it's different. But like that's the game, innit? I was gonna ask you, bro. Like, so if you was in this situation, right, and you ended up buying tights, it could be Primark tights, for £600. You would feel like you're in power, you're in control.
I'll tell you why I'd feel.
They're a £1 in Primark.
Crazy.
Stuff
but obviously they were worn tights. He wanted worn tights.
Yeah,
he didn't want just like fresh tights.
So they're worth less than that.
Still.
Go on.
Personally, if that's my desire and that's what I'm demanding for you, then I'm in control 100%, because that's what I'm requesting, not what you're giving me.
She has given, but she's giving you tights though. I'm telling you
He's
about the value of the item.
tights, though.
I'm talking about the value of the item.
know
I'm
what
talking about
I
the value of the
mean?
item. It doesn't matter. Everything matters about the value. If you're negotiating with someone, you want to get the best deal possible.
Correct.
Yeah, I agree.
£600 for tights, bro. That's not a good deal at any stretch of the imagination,
No,
bro.
I agree 100%. But even Balenciaga fucking tights are not worth £600 for.
Yeah, exactly.
But
But you wouldn't buy it though. You
It's the
wouldn't buy
value
it.
you place
that's
on the
not a desire
item.
for me. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but imagine, like, this ain't a desire of mine.
I'm
yeah?
getting them. I'm
So
selling
let's say,
them.
like, let's say I wanted you to beat my man, bend him over, and I'm like, I'll give you 50 bags.
Why don't you use an example? Don't use me as an example.
Oh, you want him to bend you over?
No, you two do the banging. Don't bang me.
I don't want to get banged.
Alright, cool. But then
I'll do it. Go on. Use me. I don't care.
So I'm trying to say, like, alright, cool, like,
Yeah.
I got 100 bags. I'm rich. I'm balling.
Yeah,
What's 600 bags? You know what, I'll give you 100 bags. Just bend him over. And then film it for me. I want to watch it like a bad man.
That's spicy, bro.
No, but that's my desire. You're missing the point. It's like when they got. It's like when they got that porta potty girl. Yeah. Cool. Why does anyone want to pay to see someone's shit? But okay, he's in that power. He can do that.
No, that man's in power.
Like
He's in
even
power.
Drake, I forgot which artist. Like Drake was like, "Oh yeah, you owe me 60 bags, but if you just sing, I'll clear it."
Yeah,
it's just like that is just like because it doesn't mean anything to him. So
Thank
that
you.
is power. That is
Exactly.
power.
So you could be
But I
like,
don't
why is
think-
Drake paying letting this guy for 60 grand off just so you can sing for him?
I
He's
made
an
a
idiot.
grown ass man sing for him, you know.
Yeah.
That's who I feel is in control, because he demanded something and he's got what he's demanded.
Definitely, but I think it's different when it comes to OnlyFans. The difference is because they OnlyFans girls, that's their job. Like they've chosen to do that. Whereas like
Girl are getting
when it's like
millions
someone
of
coming
this,
to
you
me
know.
asking for my tights, I didn't choose to do that. I didn't really want to do that. But I was in a situation where I was like, I could get £600, I could not, but I sacrificed £600 because I didn't want to do that.
But a lot of stuff happen, and then people build platforms for it. So, for example, you obviously mentioned RedTube earlier. A lot of these scenarios had been happening in these scenarios, just didn't have a platform for it. So people were like, how many times people go on the street and be like, yo, I'll give you da-da-da if you do da-da-da for me. For argument's sake, it happens. Now they've got a platform to make it safer and make these women feel empowered. But that's none of my business, innit? You do what you got to do. But for me, it's just like, hold on. If you honestly think, as a woman that's high value, and really.
Oi, we're going amputated! Oh, we're going amputated!
I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying.
So do you think a high value woman is to do with the like how to do with sex? Do you think that's what it's got to do with?
100% not, because I'm gonna say something very contradicting, but I'm gonna just before you like honestly, what I do love about OnlyFans, I've never used it. You can check all my history. I've never used it. I do love it that females have got money now. Because back in the day, bro, how many times I've come across females, they were just broke. Like all girls are just broke. And I used to get,
like that.
no, but hear me out. And I had to have a lot of conversations because we all have the same journey.
Hours, you gonna say?
Hear me out. Because now I've started, so I've got to back it in
social media.
But like in theory, statistically, women do a lot better in education than men do.
Yeah.
Right.
Facts, yeah.
Alright, cool. So, and we everyone in high school, we all have sixth form. We all have part-time retail jobs. Everyone gets paid the same, right?
Yeah.
So in that aspect, I'm like, okay, cool. We've all got the same money, the way you save, and we have the same advice, whatever you want to do with it.
We don't though. Everyone's different.
At that stage, like, did you? We can talk about. We all had retail jobs, right?
Yeah, but then
in the
there
region
was
of
kids
60s.
that were richer than others.
100%.
Yeah.
That's on a family thing, isn't it?
But the family has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
But obviously.
But let's just say we came from the same estate for argument's sake.
I came from a council estate, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I don't know if you lot did. I don't know, but yeah. So like for me, everyone thinks because I look white, I'm privileged, but I'm not. But when I used to come across females, I should be like,
bitch, you broke.
yeah, you broke. And then obviously I know you're gonna tell me that we spend more money on makeup, we spend more money on looking after ourselves and that. So for me, the best thing that's ever happened about OnlyFans, girls be getting money now.
But I think it's the
Not in a
same with
respectful
not
way,
only
but I just
respect that.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, I respect that.
I think not only OnlyFans, I think there's YouTube now, Instagram. I think a lot of girls are more independent as well. I think girls are actually thinking, you know what, let's not depend on a guy or my parents. Girls are going up there and chasing.
And on that note, we've been Tracksuits and Ties. I've been Mr. B, aka Mr. B Smoke.
Who's the
MEP.
I just want to say thank you
Big
so
thank
much
you.
for Stand Up Podcast.
At your socials, at your
what's your
YouTubes,
socials?
all that.
It's
Tell them where they
Stirred
can
Up
find you.
Podcast on Instagram, and my Instagram is Emma Rose FM.
And mine is Selma Zoe. Thank you guys for having us. Honestly, this was so fun.